Hey guys, how's it going? It's Andy from MagooInvesting. Today I'm going to be talking about how you can always win in the stock market. And that sounds kind of gimmicky, I agree, but if you kind of think about it, it makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to put up on the screen right now the NASDAQ composite, and this just kind of averages the 100 largest companies in the United States Stock Exchange, or the New York Stock Exchange. And so this kind of just shows the constant trend of it going up and up. And so if you look at some of these points, like the tech bubble bursting in the early 2000s, the Great Recession in 2007, 2008, and then recently that pullback that we had at the beginning of this year and end of last year. And so if you look at all of those are not that fun to be a part of. I was a part of my first one this past winter. Was not super fun, but I learned a lot from it. And so I wanted to talk today how you can always be winning in the stock market if you have a plan. So I haven't made a video in about a month. The market's been really slow up until about a week and a half ago. And as I mentioned in that last video, when it's slow and there's not a lot of volatility, I'm just kind of playing it safe. I've been buying maybe a share or two of my favorite stocks every week or so, just adding on to my position if it's going to keep increasing. And since that last video, there's been some news stories about North Korea increasing tensions. You have the China trade wars pumping up again, and that's brought the market down. And so when that happens, everything just kind of falls with it. Bad news pulls everything down. I think I'll put up on the screen right now, I think I'm down around 10 to 15% in the past week. And while that's not great and I don't love it, obviously we all want to make money, but I think this is a really good thing. And so you can always be making money in the stock market if you're not emotional and you don't sell at the bottom. Do I think this is the bottom? Absolutely not. I think we're going to be going down for a little bit, just kind of based off of, I'll put up the chart from July up until now, and just how quickly everything fell and then came right back. It makes sense you need a little bit of a correction. So as we're on our way down, if you're adding on to your position and you're not just sitting there feeling sorry for yourself, taking the loss, you're going to be fine. Every recession, every large market correction that's ever happened, within a year to 2 years, if you're adding on to your position and not just sitting there and kind of sitting in your own sadness, you're going to be making money eventually. And so over the entire history of the stock market, it has continually been increasing. So if you think of this as kind of a short-term game, you're day trading, I would get out right now. I think it's going to keep going down. But if you're thinking about investing as a long-term strategy, your eyes should be getting pretty large right now, because you're getting these companies that you really enjoy and you think are great companies, but the whole market's pulling it down. So you're going to be getting them at a great price. One of my examples is Yeti. Yeti is probably my favorite company that I own. It's something I really believe in. I got 2 Yetis right here just chilling on my desk. Anyway, so this is a company that I love. And so it has been getting hammered ever since its first earnings report last week. And so I was up around 15%, now I'm down around 10%. And while that does not make me feel super great, now I'm getting shares of my favorite company at an even better price. And so if you have a company that you really believe in, or if you're just going to be trading the market as a whole, which I would recommend for beginners, you're going to be getting stuff at a great price. And then once all these tensions kind of settle down a little bit, you're going to be making money. So I don't think now is the time to go all in on your investments. I think it's kind of where you should be sitting around thinking like, oh, where should I be getting them? Or where should I be putting that money? Should it be going into broad ETFs? Should it be going into your favorite company? But if you keep your money in the stock market for the long term, this is a great opportunity because you're getting stuff at a great discount. So hopefully you guys learned something from this video. You don't take your money out of the stock market, because the only way that you can take a loss in the stock market is if you sell your shares. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video.